Adel Omar. I'm a privacy and data protection compliance lead at Vodafone. First of all, I would like to thank ISSS UK for giving us this opportunity to know more about the AI design and development strategies and the risks associated with this process and how to mitigate them, the different type of risks, the cyber risk, fraud risk, system hallucination, all these things. Actually, it was a very technical intensive and technical comprehensive discussions in this regard, and most of all discussions between different participants and the lecturer was very fruitful and insightful, and actually. So, on this video, I would like to go over some privacy points from privacy standpoint, how we perceive an AI and the business context with its what seems a limited use cases and different business connections. From a privacy standpoint, we can say that the privacy as one of the core concepts now on top of things and data protection is among other key aspects that we should comply with and we should consider while implementing a new technology or a new tool. And it's a matter of fact that businesses are always fascinated by any new technology or any new tool, especially when it comes to cost reduction and the process of optimization. And to be honest, AI offers unlimited potential in this regard. So it's a matter of saying that we can't hinder businesses, or we can't stop businesses from implementing AI in different business cases and AI in different use cases and their business objectives. But in order to have some sort of a balance between the privacy and the concept to be implemented on the different aspect of the personal activities and the business objectives that is being sought through implementing the AI, there must be some sort of a reference or framework that we should rely on. And the main reason behind this, what we can call the regulatory scrutiny from the AI potential risks in regards to privacy, comes in a form of more intensive and more strict approach from the regulatory side. A very clear example for this is the EU AI Responsible Act, which is basically imposes fines related to AI violations, which is basically more than the biggest fine of the GDPR itself. So we can say that the framework is a very important thing to rely on in developing an AI that is compliant at the same time by achieving the business objective. So we will take the EU AI Responsible Act as a reference for us in this regard. Accordingly, we'll try to translate the principles and the guidance of this act into the business context. So the EU AI Responsible Act basically would manage or guide the management of the life cycle of the AI model in the organization, with some key domains that should be considered in every stage of the life cycle of this AI. First, in the development and design phase of the AI model, one of the key domains that should be considered in this part is the roles and responsibilities. And when we say roles and responsibilities, we mean both the AI role and the humans or the individuals operating this AI role. And here comes what we can call the human agency, and the space where humans are being oversighting or supervising the AI operations. And here comes as well the autonomy level of this AI. And this domain, as we said, is deciding to which extent the AI model will be autonomous, whether it will be the blended autonomy be full autonomy or partial autonomy or whatever. So this is a key part. Has to be a defined and a clear definition and clear list of roles and responsibilities for both parties. This is one thing. Another thing is the business objective. This has to be clearly documented and communicated while designing an AI. This comes under the umbrella of accountability of the businesses to be compliant with relevant regulations to AI. I'm referring here to EU AI Responsible Act, and of course, so the business objective has to be clearly defined in this stage and has to be compliant with relevant applicable laws and regulations. Another domain that should be there in this stage is the DSRs. The DSRs is data subject rights. And this is basically would depend on the fact whether the AI model will process personal identifiable information or not. So rights like right to be forgotten, right to delete data, this has to be considered in the design phase. So in order to be fulfilled in the future if the data subject asks for so. This is one thing. Then comes to the other stage, or the second stage, which is the deployment. Deployment is basically, putting the design into action, putting the design into test. This, in the first place, has to be in a testing environment, to go into the production data. This is one thing. One of the first domain is to go for testing and testing environment, and not to publish it, to be used by the users, either internal users, employee, or external users, the customers or public, before testing. This is one of the key points to be considered in the deployment phase. Another point is change management. So the change management, basically, there must be some sort of a process to manage the changes, either in purposes or in the design, so that to be able to figure out any deviation from the compliance line that we should be following in terms of compliance with the applicable rules and regulation. So in the deployment phase must be some sort of a testing and a process for the change in anything, change in purpose, change in design, change in every aspect of the AI model. Then we come to the monitoring and operating, and here by monitoring we mean monitoring the performance of the AI model that we have built to make sure that the accuracy of the data is good, or the accuracy of the data, either data input or data output, are tolerant to the threshold or the criteria of the company, and as the data is being checked for being